Hello and welcome. It's time for better plans. Therefore, we are very happy to give you some insights on how our workforce planning tool works. We are Franzi and Lana, and we are the founders of WePlan, which was founded in 2018 in Frankfurt, Germany. We have worked as consultants in aviation and workforce planning for the past 10 years. After seeing how many customers were struggling with their workforce planning, we decided to create a solution that truly supports planners in managing today's speed of decision-making. WePlan has developed workforce planning solutions for airlines, airports, ground and cargo handlers, and railway operators. WePlan offers you new opportunities in workforce planning and supports the planner in overcoming challenges associated with today's operational complexity. In particular, in times of COVID, when flight schedule changes impact resource needs almost every day. The key focus lies in making planning more seamless, supporting the planner in forecasting, optimizing the resources utilization and costs, providing a solution that is fun to work with. Why is WePlan so great? WePlan is more than a manpower planning software. It is a central and fully transparent operational platform. WePlan encourages collaboration and transparency within your team by making all changes and activities of your coworkers transparent. The tool also supports sign-off processes with other departments to streamline communication and data flow. With WePlan, you can easily create multiple planning scenarios to simulate different versions of reality. When creating those planning scenarios, you have all the flexibility you need when it comes to new planning rules and parameters, and we provide more than 1,000 different report and chart types to pick from. It monitors your planning performance by comparing your assumptions with the historic data of the duty plans or time and attendance data. WePlan allows you to tailor your KPIs to your individual needs, enabling progressive improvement of your planning quality. It optimizes your plan towards your internal KPIs. This enables precise reflection on operational costs, and more importantly, the total cost of delivery, and therefore naturally improves strategic and operational decision-making in manpower planning. If that sounds good to you so far, wait until you've heard the rest. We use innovative technology to analyze, forecast, and optimize resource demand, leading to a reduction in your operational costs. Our clients reduce their cost about 5 to 15%. Doesn't that sound great? Let's have a look why we created WePlan. Increasing requirements, changes, and the desire for more flexibility have become a constant in our world, which require early action. The actual operating costs are often not transparent, and the airport operators actually need forecasts based on process durations and procedures, and ultimately, activity-based cost accounting. On the demand side, there are daily changing schedules and operational requirements, which makes it much more difficult to predict how much manpower will be needed in a month, or 3 months, or 6 months, or even a year. On the supply side, employees are becoming more and more demanding, and companies have to fight hard for skilled workers. In order to be an attractive employer, it is important to offer flexible employment contracts and part-time arrangements. This makes personnel planning even more difficult. To make the right decisions, you need transparency on availabilities, qualifications, preferences, and capabilities of your staff. As you can see, we cover the end-to-end planning process for you in our solution, starting with strategic planning and forecasting to duty scheduling, time and attendance, and on-the-day planning of resources. Our strength at WePlan is the ability to forecast resource demand and supply. So let's see what WePlan offers for long-term forecasting. In WePlan, you can compare supply and demand according to your needs, from 2 or more years in advance to 2 months in advance. A different planning period can be considered depending on the use case and requirements. On the demand side, you can forecast your workload based on the operational procedures and actual process times. WePlan makes the activities that drive the workload clear and creates transparency about the actual cost of service. For all of your teams, you can define the process times and effort drivers, or WePlan pulls them from any of your systems. This may be in ramp handling or check-in, facility management, or IT services. You simply set up the process, define the workload and time, and the driver, such as number of passengers, number of IT incidents, etc. Our tool predicts the exact staffing requirements per hour and day, and derives your required staffing from qualifications, local work rules, and shift parameters, such as rest times, shift lengths, overtime, etc. WePlan then compares the demand to your actual workforce to show over or under capacity. And guess what? It then makes a recommendation on how to optimize shortage and surplus of workforce. Additionally, you can zoom in your workforce plan to understand cost and workforce requirements for individual departments, roles, services, or even clients. That's not all. You can also use WePlan to simulate scenarios on the demand and on the supply side, such as the simulation of a change demand through increased, decreased traffic numbers, passenger volumes, incidents. The simulation of a changed infrastructure and process times through advanced smart airport technology. The support of union negotiations in case of changed working rules. The simulation of part-time contracts and shift patterns. No more struggling with Excel or other tools because we cover your simulation needs. Last but not least, the price of WePlan is very competitive. The price structure enables a smooth implementation of the tool without significant costs for changes and updates. Psst, but don't tell anyone. We hope we have piqued your interest for better plans.